us in studio for our home improvement segment is a stranger who we haven't seen in a while. Samira Dudesa Raji. She's a real estate consultant and certified marketing strategist. The way Jude is laughing for me.
I thought you introduced her by saying lost but found.
Lost but found.
She abandoned us, but she's back.
But she's back.
Always a pleasure today.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing amazing. It's been a roller coaster, but I'm back.
Today we're talking integrating technology in our spaces, right? How do we do that? I mean, I know recently, technology is everything. So where do we even start to think about technology from?
Right from construction. As you grow, as you get busy, there are lots of things you can really not do by yourself. So then if you opt for options that technologies could do, the better for you. So when you're starting to build, or you're looking to buy a house, or you're looking to rent a house, you need to look out for things that could allow you to infuse technology into your spaces, to give you that convenience that you need, to help you optimize energy, to give you a hands-free way of living, to ensure that you are safe in your house, because then you need to infuse things that could protect you through security measures. So this includes from your gate to your door to inside, in terms of being able to lock in, lock out when you're in there. Also, if you're looking at internally setting your mood right or putting in a living space that really works for you, you're supposed to probably put in certain things like your curtains that should be easily automated, that you don't necessarily have to just get up, go, pull, come back and sit. Some of those things make life very easy.
Yeah, I think my shock was seeing like smart fridges and smart, stoves. Or gas cookers, how do you call it? Like stoves sounds, it sounds pretty small. Burners, highly automated. But my point is like, what's the added benefit, right, to having like an automated fridge, for example? I can get it for like your locks, even though I have like my hesitations. But what's the added benefit? People feel like this is a purely aesthetics over functionality argument, right? This particular topic we're having. So just maybe walk us through the added benefits for some appliances like fridges, curtains. Like why should my curtains be automated? Like, think about it.
Jude, I totally disagree if we are only going to look at it from the aesthetics perspective. It's very functional in a sense that it makes life quite easy. In a sense that you will have a fridge that has extra features apart from cooling the water or the drink. It could easily dispense the water. So then you do not waste a bottle of water. You can just take as much as you can drink just for the moment, and then that's it.
So it's cost saving.
Absolutely. You could also regulate it in different temperatures to enable you keep certain things. You may probably be putting only food in your fridge. Other people may be putting other things such as cheese, such as medicine, such as a lot of things that relate to their lifestyle, and being able to automate this fridge to give that, it makes it easier. Now, you also talked about curtains. Why really would you want to automate your curtains when you can just pull it in and pull it out? So putting your space together, we talked about home improvement. Sometimes just keeping that tiny curtains alone may not be enough. You may probably need it a little bit more thicker. Pulling a very thick curtains, you should let me know if you've done that before. It's quite difficult as compared to...
Oh my God. As compared to paying your electricity bills.
No, these things don't cost you extra.
Yeah, but still an add-on.
Yes, to improve your space.
Charlie.
Dude, it makes life quite very convenient.
I get where you're coming from. I think the most, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the most functional of all of these added on technological advancement, I'll say, is an indoor camera.
Yes,
right,
security.
or even outdoor for security purposes, right? And there are some of them that I hear you can actually even regulate from your phone, even like your work, and all of that. So you agree with me that that's the most important of all of these
No. Yes, it's
Really?
one of the important things, because security, of course, you can live in a space that you definitely be afraid. When you're at work, you should be able to check your home, especially if you have kids. You may want to see what your kids are doing, what the nanny is doing with the kids. Maybe you didn't turn off something in the house. You may want to check from your phone. That is also okay. But then a lot of other things make life easy. Let's go to a dishwasher. You may think it's something that is quite, it's luxury, but it solves a lot of problems.
But it solves the problem, it's luxury.
Luxury is allowed. You know.
I thought you were going to tell me luxury is relative, but that's fine. You didn't say that, so it's cool.
It's allowed.
Yeah.
If you can be able to afford it, why not? And sometimes some of these things are really not expensive. You just have to plan for it and choose one that works for you. So then it becomes overly rated as luxury because you are probably choosing one that is beyond and above your budget. But then when you speak to consultants or home improvement specialists and they come to check your house, they'll be able to combine a lot of other things that works for your lifestyle. You may not need a dishwasher because probably you live alone, you just need a plate and a cup. Maybe Eno lives with the whole family. She's here morning till evening. She may not necessarily have the time to probably sit and wash all the dishes.
I actually hate washing dishes.
Exactly. So then she would rather choose a dishwasher over maybe a washing machine because probably she would go to the laundry instead of washing in there.
I'll probably walk back and say washing machine is number one and a security camera number two. But again, you know, it appears, and I know maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. It appears a very kind of particular group of people conversation, right? So are there other ways to like meet the class, you know, list, right? So for example, I'm a middle class, lower middle class, I'm watching. What are some of these things I can adapt into my homes to improve the general quality?
Taking your words, you initially said security was number one. And then when you were speaking, you said washing machine was number one.
Between the two of them.
Good. That's the same way there are other appliances that makes life very easy for everybody. So for a middle class person, washing machine may be one of the big things they may need. But there are different kind of washing machines.
True.
There are ones that only wash. There are ones that wash and dry. There are ones that wash, dry, and apply steam. There are ones that wash, dry, apply steam, and even somewhat iron, but not entirely. So then these are different options. You choose what works for you. So then as a middle class person, if you are looking to integrate technology into your space, first of all, you need to identify what your lifestyle is like. Be able to choose out of the lot what works. Are you looking at security? Are you looking at lifestyle? Are you looking at convenience? Are you looking at saving a bit more on energy? Are you looking at medium of entering your home because of your lifestyle in terms of work? There are people who just drive into spaces and they cannot necessarily get out of their car, open the gates, get inside. They would rather prefer a seamless entry into their house. So you choose and pick what works for you. And you do it a step at a time. You don't have to automate your entire house right from the beginning.
I have a friend, colleague actually, mates, who moved into his apartment, and the most important thing for him was, automating his gate because he closes from work late. He's a doctor. He goes and he's like the fear of having to get down from his car
and open
the gate, and so it's on a case by case.
Yes,
basis.
Someone will ask that that option of automating your gates, and then why can't I save that money and pay a security man?
Because you're actually helping the economy.
Yeah.
You're giving somebody a job.
I could agree to that. But then what if the person is also a music enthusiast? The person goes home and wants to start playing music in the house and does not have the energy to go fixing and plug in and all of that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a fear of also efficiency, right?
So then you choose, you pick and choose. So if you feel like, okay, you'd rather want to give back to the society by employing somebody to open that for you, what of the other convenience you are choosing? You don't have to automate the entire house.
Interesting. What would you say is the biggest downside to, adopting these technological? If we're in Nigeria, I would have said NEPA. But thank God we are not Nigerians.
Yeah, we have lights.
Yeah, that's a song by One Love, the Kubala Mensa. Anyway, it says, thank God we are not Nigerians. What would you say is the biggest obstacle or roadblock to maximizing comfort with these
Wi-Fi.
advances?
Internet.
Charlie.
Internet.
Charlie, let me use
Cost of internet in Ghana.
let me use Eto to go. I know you cry. You're like, oh, Charlie.
Technology can fail depending on how it's installed as well.
Yeah.
So it could work in the beginning, but of course, if you don't maintain it as well too, it could also leave you at where you best need it.
Yeah.
I saw a video on the internet where a gentleman had everything technology, but didn't have it when his face was wet. So he walked through water, got to his gate, and then the camera couldn't recognize him. He couldn't enter into his house. So then it depends on how it could really be installed to fit a certain need. Sometimes it can fail, definitely most of the time. But then the essence of it is to just help you have a very seamless process in your daily lives.
You know, you're right. You know, and I'm thinking through this deeply, and I'm realizing. So, for example, Eno and I were discussing the whole brutality that happened in Burma camp in the pharmacy.
Yeah.
And you can imagine it would have been a completely different story
Absolutely.
had there not been cameras, right? So
Yes.
sometimes we think, oh, it's expensive.
It's expensive.
Yes.
Why
But
should I
at what
even
cost?
bother?
Is it at your personal security or your personal comfort? So you wait, right?
Yes.
But it gets pretty expensive, and you attest to that.
Yes, but some of the things, like you said, should be a norm or a practice in certain businesses we have, like the pharmacy. If it didn't have that camera, I'm sure the case would have been different. The story would have been different. Everybody would have defended themselves differently. But that technology infusion there, that camera there showed everything. And it's actually used the 360 camera option where you could actually see what was happening inside. You could see what was happening outside. You could see him entering and
I think
going
even
out.
audio, right?
Yeah, and they also had
I've
audio as
not
well.
really paid attention, but I hear people say
Absolutely.
Yeah,
there
so
was
So
audio.
audio
then,
as
so
well.
you could only have a camera, and somebody else will have a camera that also takes recording. Meaning that's the second step the person has taken. So it's based on needs, based on where you are putting. Is it in the house? Is it in the office? Is it outdoor? You can infuse whatever you want, but then it needs to serve a purpose. It shouldn't only be for the luxury or the aesthetics of
Yeah.
it.
The
It should give you
functionality is important.
Absolutely.
But isn't it too much? You know, some people be lying there, Alexa, play something. Alexa,
Yeah, is it not
turn
making
on
us
the
lazy?
light.
You know, like-
Is it not making us lazy?
I don't think that, because then
Of course-
there are other
Of course you would think that.
there are it's convenience. You gym, you're a gym girl, and
Yeah.
you do it effortlessly.
Yeah.
So telling Alexa to turn on your best music for you does not change anything with you. Maybe Jude does not like to go to the gym. Maybe
Clearly
that's
not.
where he's probably
Clearly
supposed to move around in the house and then do a few things. So you may not choose or infuse an Alexa in your house. You may
Yeah.
probably do something else that will meet your lifestyle.
The boys are using Alexa for things, so it's not even funny anymore. But yeah, wow. So interesting. But how expensive is it to put all of this together?
There is really something for
I was
everyone.
waiting for that tagline. I was waiting for that
There is really
tagline.
something for everyone.
Yeah.
It starts from every CD to every million, in a sense that it's based on what function is supposed to perform for you in your house. So I will not go out and then go take everything technology in my house. No. I may probably choose basic things like maybe a washing machine, a dishwasher, music, security, curtains, because then I may probably want a thicker curtains that could probably fold out by itself and still keep it looking nice to blend the space nicely. If I probably use the one I would move myself, you may think it's luxury, but then I don't get the home improvement I'm looking to infuse in my space, because then I'd want my curtains angled or arched in a certain way. I would want my space to blend the color in terms of what the curtain is doing for me. So I'll pick and choose certain things. So I'll not go all out and then break the bank to have things that I really don't need.
For a household with like a baby or a child,
Good.
what would be like some of your non-negotiable in terms of,
Non-negotiables.
you know,
Camera.
really?
Yes, camera. Because when you're out of the space, you could be in the kitchen and the baby or the child could be in the living room. Some people have this bits and pieces of cameras everywhere to tell what is happening in the house. That's one. Two, lights. Very good lighting system, because then certain homes are not built facing light into the house. So then you have some dark places where you would have your kids going there that you cannot necessarily clearly tell what is happening in there. So if you using lights, that could work. And even with the light, you could set the mood in terms of different colors, in terms of what you want to do at every point in time. What else for a child? I think camera is the topmost. Yes.
I think they have like all of these tracking devices and stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
they put like on the baby's leg or hand.
Oh, on their shoes.
Where
or
is the
something
baby
like
going
that.
in the house for you not to find the
Well,
child?
I mean, yeah.
Wow.
In the house. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I think there's so much to talk about with this, right? Maybe the next time we continue this conversation, you should like take it one-on-one and
Yeah.
tell us how they
Start
all
from
function.
security.
Yes.
You know,
Start from.
but I've learned something new
curtains.
today. You know, I have a washing machine. I barely use anyway. You know, that's the thing. You know,
Yes.
I thought I needed it so much until,
You got it.
yeah, and now I'm sending my clothes to the laundry all the time.
Because your washing machine you have does not have the feature that
It's
meets your
a
need.
12 kg one actually. It's
But what functions does it have?
spinner and dryer. You know, I
Which
think they're
is
the
the
same thing.
basic.
So it washes and it dries it.
Okay.
Exactly. So there
Yeah.
are washing machines that apply heat.
Oh, really?
Yes. So with that, your pressing of your shirt
It's
after
minimal.
that is
Minimal.
very minimal.
I need one that you can just throw your
Do
shirt inside.
everything.
You know, oh God, that would have been like the greatest invention after Google Maps and Twitter. I'm not even joking. You know, a device that will properly, I think there should be some, right?
To iron.
Yeah.
And there are technologies that do that.
No,
so
like, I don't want to use steam and I'm moving.
So there's a process. There's a process of washing, steaming, and then you take the clothes out and then put it over that. And then it would iron, bring
Really?
out, and fold it.
Please go and look for some for me. It can do kaftan,
Jude has commissioned.
do agbada, do everything.
But definitely, it will need you to be able to
No,
instruct it.
He
to
just
do what it
wants
has
a
to do.
one thing
I want to
does
drop
all
it on
thing,
it
right? And then no way you are doing
You
freaking.
know, my mom's cover and slate. Oh God! Like I want to just put it on it and I'm sorted. So I don't know. Maybe the big
We'll
tech
find
of
the
this world.
technology
Yeah,
for you.
you know. To
But
come
I
up with
want to
something.
know from the two of you, what is the best technology you've infused in your house that works best for you?
That's a good question.
Don't tell me washing machine.
I was about to say that, honestly. Washing machine, dishwasher, because I hate washing dishes with a
Good.
passion.
You have money, oh. Charlie. I'm glad you bought this one. Charlie, no, I don't. Charlie. It don't happen to Sponge and Omo and
Have you met me?
yeah.
Have
a
you
lot.
had lunch with me?
Wow.
When you see me after lunch sitting there, it's just me thinking how to get up and go and wash my plate. So,
Anyway, guys.
Samira,
same
thank
too.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure, as always, having you join us. And we hope to be seeing you more often.
Yes. Yes.
Don't ghost us again.
Not at all. I'll be at the Agri Fair.
Oh,
and
nice,
definitely
nice,
represent.
nice. All right, viewers. So you heard, infuse as much as you can. Pick and choose which one or which option works best for you. We'll be right back after this. Don't go away.